make sure that you tell everybody that you came to this event so that if we can get National Guard to come back and there'll be more people to be able to experience this training. This is a really good training. We want everybody to have it. So I'm Melody Torres. I'm part of Night Shift Emergency Management. So what you saw here, that's what our department is like. That's what we do here. So if there's any questions, if you guys need any assistance, I'm going to give Reverend Hernandez my contact information, and then you can contact us with any questions about emergency preparedness. Okay. We also have some bags that have the good information that you got here, but if you'll have it, so you can read it, you can go on the website and get some more information. You know, you can try to start creating your go bags and your communication plans, and also what the sergeant was talking about evacuations. That is very important with our department. We definitely want you guys to, if you get that order of evacuation, we highly recommend that you evacuate. I know that you might think, hey, we live in a nice sturdy building, right? And nothing's gonna happen to us. You know, we're not gonna float away like if it's a house or something. But you also gotta take into consideration that even if you don't have like damage to your building, you're gonna have damage to your water system, to your electricity. You may not be able to flush toilets. You can't drink water. You can't, your food is gonna spoil. Like, so you may not have food while you're sitting in your apartment. So there's a lot of stuff that could still impact you, even though you're gonna be safe, right? Like when you're in your home, you're safe. But if you don't have your essentials, and you're gonna need that. So that could be impacted in these buildings. So it's really highly recommended that if you are told to evacuate, that you evacuate. There's some information also in here about know your zone. Those are hurricane zones. There's 1 through 6. You guys are in evacuation zone 4. So if you ever hear the mayor say, oh, we're evacuating zone 4, you know what your zone is. But definitely, because you may have family and friends that live in other areas, that site, knowyourzone.com, you have them put their address in. It'll tell them if they're in an evacuation zone, because you may not be in an evacuation zone. And if you are in one, which one you're in, so that you always are prepared that you have to evacuate. And another thing that could impact is the elevators. Is there an elevator in this building?
There's no building in one.
Okay.
They're together.
So I know that this is a smaller building, but like if you lived in one of the other night shift buildings that are like 20 stories high, how are you going to get down the stairs if there's no elevator service, right? So these are other things that can impact you, which way I would highly recommend it. If they say to evacuate, definitely just go to a friend's house, a family's house. We want to make sure you're safe and that you're okay.